Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. In today's video, we'll travel south on US Highway 11 in Louisiana from the Mississippi border to the highway's southern terminus at US Highway 90 near Irish Bayou in New Orleans. We begin where Pearl River County, Mississippi meets St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana. At this point, for the next 8 miles, US-11 runs concurrent with Interstate 59. At exit 3, US-11 diverges from I-59 and goes into the town of Pearl River. Along this stretch of Highway 11, as we head into Slidell, we pass through the small area known as St. Joe, named for the nearby St. Joe Brickworks. We reached the city of Slidell with a population of 27,000. Slidell is a major crossroads where interstates 10, 12, and 59 come to a junction. US Highways 11, 90, and 190 pass through the city as well, and 3 of the 4 highway crossings of Lake Pontchartrain connect with Slidell. On the right is the Slidell train station, built in 1913, which is served by the Amtrak Crescent, which links New Orleans with Washington, D.C. The station was donated to the city of Slidell in 1996 by Norfolk Southern and was added to the National Register of Historic Places at that time. The entire northern shore of Lake Pontchartrain across St. Tammany Parish is known to New Orleanians as the North Shore, but this area is designated on maps dating back to 1938 as the town of North Shore. The US-11 exit off of I-10 also indicates this area as North Shore. This narrow two-way bridge was the first motorway crossing of Lake Pontchartrain built in 1928. Originally called the Pontchartrain Bridge or the Watson-Williams Bridge, a toll of $1.25 per vehicle plus 10 cents per passenger was charged. Upon its opening 88 years ago, this was the longest concrete bridge in the world. In 1938, the state of Louisiana opened 2 free bridges along US-90 across the Wrigley's and Chef-Mentor Pass, providing a better option for motorists, and the private owners sold the Pontchartrain Bridge to the state of Louisiana. At that time, the bridge was renamed for the mayor of New Orleans, Robert Maestri. In 1941, US-11 was rerouted to cross this bridge. There are 2 bascule spans to allow marine traffic to pass under the bridge, although the one closest to the southern end of the bridge doesn't appear to have been used in many years. During Hurricane Katrina in 2005, the I-10 bridges just to our east were nearly destroyed by the storm surge, but the Maestri Bridge was undamaged and temporarily became the only link between New Orleans and Slidell once again. After crossing I-10, we reached the area known as Irish Bayou. The highway is lined on both sides with fishing and hunting camps, including the Irish Bayou Castle, a well-known landmark visible from I-10. The castle was originally built in 1981 as a tourist attraction but was never open to the public. Unfortunately, the castle wasn't quite visible from our camera angle, so we've included a photo. Our trip ends at the southern terminus of US-11 where it meets US Highway 90 at Powers Junction. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment below, and join us for our next 504 road trip.